The following segment is sponsored by Kingston Resorts.
All of the flavors of the Carolinas located in one place. Black Drum Brewing is finally open, and they have a seat for you and your family. Joe Lilly, the executive chef here, you take a lot of pride in this menu. So out of the 7 restaurants on the property, what makes this one stand out?
Well, absolutely everything we do here is from scratch, which is fantastic. As you can see here, we try to impress our guests with whatever we can do. Everything, including our barbecue sauces, spice rubs, our meat grinds for our burger, everything is done in-house, and it is a great feeling and an accomplishment for us to pull that off on such a property this large.
Absolutely, and to the quality that you send these dishes out having. And let's talk about that Carolina born and brewed. This is quite the friend here. What do we have?
Yeah, so that's basically half of a pig.
Wow.
But he's delicious because we made the rub that goes on this from scratch. We sourced the wood, which is green hickory, white oak, all from the North Carolina, South Carolina border. We're working with a regional vendor on that. And the time and effort that goes into this, our smoker is just running 24/7.
My goodness, and from small plates, the precise quality, but then also you have some bigger plates for that quantity. What else is on the menu that really gets people going?
Our fresh seafood. Again, we work with our vendors to do the regionally sourced, but also hyper-local. Right now we have some soft-shell crabs from Georgetown estuaries that are in here, and they've been flying like hotcakes. We were doing a fried appetizer as well as a sandwich with them. It's really great to be able to work with these vendors, find things that are as local as possible, and also see the reception from our guests that might not even be from the Carolinas. We love our locals. We want our locals to come here, but all of our guests from the outlying cities, it's great to see them come in here and really latch on to what we're doing here.
What an amazing thing for guests to have, but this is actually open to the public, right? So you get people from all over.
Absolutely. We've seen a lot of local guests, a lot of feedback, positive feedback from our local guests. It's great for them to have another option down here in Myrtle Beach. Being directly oceanfront is unique, especially with the quality and the level of food and everything from scratch here. It's not one of the super touristy places.
And the service. I mean, you guys welcome everyone with a smile from, the water to the very signing of the check. You guys have amazing, amazing staff. And I was able to try the Black Drum dip. That is delicious. Talk to me about that one.
So like any fisherman, we're kind of playing into that coastal vibe, right? We break down a lot of fresh local black drum fish, which is a delicious fish, by the way. It's kind of like a mahi and a grouper had a baby.
Okay.
We smoke them, and then we make a great dip, and that is something that a lot of local fishermen do with their scraps. So in order to be able to speak to that, we're following the same suit, and we're doing it in a nice presentation, and as you said, it tastes delicious.
Oh, it definitely does. Matches the fantastic ambiance, and we got to wash it down with something. Let's talk about those 40 taps.
North Carolina, South Carolina, 40 taps. I mean, we're rotating them as much as possible. We've gotten a lot of great feedback on all the different options that are out there. Anything from the crazy sours to the funky fruits to the dark ambers, or just the session IPAs people drinking all the time.
Well, I mean, there really is something for everybody here with the small plates, the drinks, the different types of meats, really getting your teeth into some seafood, building the menu, being a part of creating the Black Drum. What was your vision for this, and what are you most excited for people to experience?
Well, this restaurant has been in the works for a long time. So as far as I'm concerned, about 2 years ago, thinking the process of what the best barbecue rub would be, what the best barbecue sauces would be, what do you think our guests would want to see on that menu? Our chefs are excited to be able to make these specials and do different things for guests. So if you came this week, next week there's going to be something different that you'll want to try.
Well, I'll cheers to that, Joe. I say let's grab our drinks. Thank you so much.
You got it.
We want to see you here at Black Drum Brewing.